Welcome back. We're here to talk about Saturday's Premier League match between Everton and West Ham. Pascal, Everton, they come into this off the back of a fairly disappointing result against Sunderland.
Yeah, that's 2 draws in a row in the league now, and I think that was a game they probably would have gone into thinking, yeah, we can definitely win this game because Sunderland, they've been a bit up and down this season, and at the stadium, they haven't even been that impressive, and yeah, it wasn't the best performance from them, I don't think. They did well to come back after that. It was a fantastic free kick from Seb Larsson. Obviously, that's what it took to beat them on the day. I mean, Baines scored the penalty, but I just think that was the sort of game where they should, if they really harbour ambitions for going to the top 4, they really need to win games like that. And it just wasn't the best result, really. I don't think.
They've got quite a big problem with injuries at the moment. I think in midfield they're missing perhaps Gibson, Morales, Barry's out of this weekend's game, and he's filled in at the back as well because they're short at the back. They really are. Baines missed England duty, might miss this match of the weekend, which would be a huge loss, as you said. Scored the penalty for them, and he's been in very good form for them, arguably their best player this season. So he'll be a huge loss. And their Stones is out, Alcaraz is out. They're really short at the back, and that could be an issue against West Ham.
And they're struggling up front as well. Eto'o and Lukaku, they've had their moments, but Lukaku especially, I think he really needs to, because they spent so much money on him. He's at about 28 million, and he really needs to start finding some form soon, because he's now Belgium's third choice striker against Wales in the Euro 2016 qualifier. Origi started, Benteke was the one that came off the bench, and Lukaku just sat there. And when you say a year ago, if you picked those 2 players, you would have said Lukaku was probably first choice out of those 3. Now he's third choice. So yeah, he really needs to step it up. And Eto'o's had his moments, but he's never going to be a consistent week in, week out, because he's quite old now. And Lukaku's the one who really has to sort of take on the goal-scoring mantle for them, I think.
He's going to find it difficult against West Ham, though. They're in great form. They've shocked everyone at the start of the season, haven't they? They're 4th place in the Champions League places at the moment, which no one expected. Allardyce came into the season under pressure, but now they're unbeaten in 5. Haven't lost a game since September when they lost to Manchester United, when they had that late goal disallowed from Nolan as well. So they're in really good form, and they'll be full of confidence coming into this one.
Yeah, and this is probably the toughest game of their next 5. I think they play West Brom, Newcastle, Swansea, and another team in the next 4. And yeah, these are the sort of games, they'll look at this in the run of fixtures and think, we can keep our position in the top 4 coming up. They've got players in form. Sakho's been great. Downing's been in great form. He wasn't very good for England. He had his first England start for, I think it was 2.5 years, but he didn't impress for the 3 Lions. But even so, he's been in great form for West Ham. He's obviously comfortable in Allardyce's system. And yeah, they'll come into this game and think, yeah, this is definitely a winnable one.
Do you think they can win it?
I think it might be a draw. Everton, they've sort of been struggling, like I said, to score recently. And West Ham, they had a 0-0 draw against Villa last time. So I think this is going to be another 0-0.
It's quite an unpredictable one, isn't it? Everton, they're a tough team to call, I think. I'm going to go for a home win now. I think Everton will nick this one 1-0. So going for an Everton win and a draw. Thanks for watching.